Hi, this is Chuck Oliver. Welcome to this week's Hidden Wealth Solution Review. Well, how do the wealthy build, retain, and successfully pass their wealth? That's what I talk about on Hidden Wealth Radio, and I want to teach you this coming Tuesday at retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com, and I'm going to talk about a really great article out of Kiplinger magazine on the 7 critical steps to building wealth. And it talks about like the most successful clients of this one particular advisor. I think of the people I studied when we built a wealth building practice. And one of the number one things that came out of this was ultra wealthy or wealthy that have been successful and fortunate think differently. They do not do what 99% of the other people do, right? And I've talked about this in my books, and I've written about this. When we launched a wealth planning firm, right, not just a financial planning practice, right, where it's just put somebody's assets under management. Thinking differently is first asking yourself, whose audience am I? Whose audience am I? And what do the other folks do that I'm not doing? And most people don't have a great channel of education in that area. And one of the biggest areas that we see really failing people is in the area of taxation. So I've got a couple resources for you. Number one, go to retirementprotected.com. That's retirementprotected.com, and register for my wealth protection webinar that I'm going to be teaching this coming Tuesday. I'm going to teach you what ultra wealthy folks have done. And again, sometimes ultra wealthy and wealthy, that may throw some of you. If you're somebody that saved about $500,000 or more towards retirement between checking, savings, IRAs, brokerage accounts, you are ultra wealthy. You know, the average boomer has saved about $135,000 to $150,000 total. And this is why we have a retirement crisis. And everybody wants to make as much as they can with what they have. But where people are really being exposed, and it's unfortunate because it's leading sheep to the slaughter, is in the area of taxation, because they have tax preparers. They don't have tax planning. Folks, there's a significant difference. Judge Leonard Hand had a great quote. He said, there's 2 tax systems in this country, one for the informed and one for the uninformed. And the 2 things I talk about on Hidden Wealth Radio, and some of which we'll reference in this video blog, is the 7 critical steps. I don't get through all of them on the radio, but 7 critical steps. One in particular is basically your tax allocation, right? How are you treating your taxes? And the other was the 8 critical things that seniors want others to know that they wish they would have known more. And that one of the main ones was not forgetting about the taxes. So here's a resource I'll leave you with. This will be a short video blog this week. And that is, go to retirementtaxcalculator.com. I've really been pushing this out there because most of you come and say, I know I need to save tax, I just don't know how to go about it, but you don't know the tax risk road you're really traveling. So we have a resource where you can go to retirementtaxcalculator.com and in under 30 seconds put in what you've got trapped in these IRAs and 401ks that hasn't been taxed yet, not your Roth stuff, but the stuff that's not been taxed. And then toggle what you think the tax rate's going to be, which, by the way, I think the tax rates are going to be worse than what we can even toggle it up to. I think the top tax rate you can put it up to is 30%. And then the default growth rate is 5. So if the growth rate you have is greater than 5, and our clients do have greater than 5, the taxes are going to be even worse. So this is kind of probably as good as the tax exposure is going to be, but at least it gives you some footing on, wow. Because see, folks, remember, the forced taxes on us create other forced taxes in the area of Social Security tax and Medicare taxes. And one of the things I'll teach you Tuesday at retirementprotected.com is once you kind of know the tax risk road you're traveling by learning your retirement tax bill, now let me teach you what you can do. Two things. Number one, how do you prevent the tax from happening by getting those assets untaxed? And then once you get them untaxed, where can you safely park them to where there won't be tax deterioration or market deterioration or inflation deterioration, where you stay ahead and outfox inflation, you avoid market deterioration, and you completely exempt yourself from the tax system in the area of taxation. Folks, you work hard for your money. retirementtaxcalculator.com, and then register and attend first, because I want to gift you my most recent book, The Baby Boomer Retirement Breakthrough, The Unfair Advantage to a Safe and Secure Retirement, where I'll give you more insight to what the ultra wealthy do. And I'll teach you indexing, for example, not just investing. So one of the articles I talk about this weekend is having a good investment vertical where you don't have everything in the direct stock market. And one of the strategies I'll teach you is a little known strategy where you have outside of direct markets correlation of risk, where you can actually take advantage of getting better returns because of higher inflation, because of market uncertainty, but you're also getting a very large deduction. And that deduction can be used to offset your conversion of IRA to Roth, which then mitigates your taxes to and through retirement and leaves less tax burden to your children. RetirementTaxCalculator.com and RetirementProtected.com. Here's to you finding your hidden wealth.